Tim Ryan and Gil Clancy as we begin round number 2. And again, the quick start by Cooper. But Tillman now with Cooper on the rope. And they're toe-to-toe. Down goes Tillman.
And he's hurt, Tim. He's hurt. His eyes are glassy.
Tillman in difficulty here as he was the man throwing the punches, and then suddenly one counter punch sent him flying.
Well, I told you that Bert Cooper is that kind of a puncher. Now, Mercer Smith told Tillman to go out and jab and box. He said, and relax.
Tillman in difficulty, another right hand. And another sends him down again.
He's glassy-eyed, Tim, and there's a lot of time to go in this round.
Three knockdowns in a round ends the fight under the NABF rule, so he's been down twice in big difficulty. The unbeaten Olympic champion, Bert Cooper, still trying to pressure him.
Still on rubbery legs, Tim. One good shot will do it.
Tillman throwing punches back, trying to survive, trying to keep Cooper off him. Another left landed.
He has to hold Tim, and he has to move to his right. Get away from that left hook.
He lands a right hand of his own to the ear of Cooper, but he didn't move him.
He has to survive this round, Tim, to get back in this fight.
Good hard body shot by Cooper.
Cooper is some bomber. Got nailed himself, Tim. Cooper got
a left and a right by Tillman, but he can't move Cooper backward.
And Cooper's getting a little tired.
A left landed by Cooper again. It does look arm-weary.
Tillman can survive this round. We could see a big turnaround, but he has to survive this round.
Coming to the 1 minute mark remaining. A long way to go in round number 2. Bombs being thrown. Another right landed by Tillman and a left. Tillman a short right by Cooper.
Tim, he has to hold. He has to survive the round.
Another right landed by Tillman. That one shook Cooper. Maybe he should hold, but he's pretty effective throwing punches at the moment.
Tim, he's in such a precarious position. One shot and the fight's over.
I think he's kind of regained some composure and a little bit underneath him now. I think you can see that Cooper's a little arm-weary. Cooper can't get his arms up now. Under 30 seconds to go. What a round. Tillman forcing the issue. A short right to the face of Cooper. And an uppercut.
There's that short uppercut inside that was so effective in the first round.
A hook by Cooper, a little wide, landed on the back of the head. A straight right hand by Tillman.
And another right hand.
Final seconds of round 2. What a round. Cooper finishes with a left and a right. And Tillman down right survives as Joe Frazier lifts up Cooper back to his stool. And there's Henry Tillman, down twice in round number 2.
Eric, smile.
Eric, smile. Eric waved to Daddy. Louie, since they got that little RCA camcorder, I get no peace. It's so easy. He takes it everywhere. Dad. Oh, well, I guess someday I'll look back at this and laugh.
Finally, a VHS camcorder so small, so simple, it doesn't miss a thing. RCA's new Small Wonder VHS. It just might be the world's easiest from RCA.
Who says you can't have old world taste and a new world waste? Old world aging and the new world's youthful spirit. Europe's finest hops in America's finest light beer. Michelob Light, old world quality from Anheuser-Busch. Michelob Light, the best of both worlds.
Michelob Light, oh yes you can have it all.
Round 3, scheduled for 12. A short right by Cooper and a right back by Tillman. Another left by the champion Tillman. Tim Ryan and Gil Clancy live from the Trump Casino Hotel in Atlantic City, and we've got some kind of a battle here at 195 pounds for the North American Cruiserweight title.
And the thing is, Tillman is so much a better boxer than Cooper. I don't know why he just doesn't try to score points for a while. Let this kid wind down a little bit. He's standing right in front of him.
Well, you pointed out Mercer Smith, his trainer, told him to do just that at the beginning of round 2, but he wound up in that slugfest along the rope.
Sneaky puncher, too, Cooper. That was a sneaky right hand. If that landed, he would have caught Tillman coming in.
Yes, Tillman just picked it up. Early in round 3. 20-year-old Bert Cooper. 20 on January 10th of this year.
Tim, these guys don't win these Olympic gold medals without having any heart. Tillman sure showed plenty of heart in that second round. He showed that he was an Olympic champion, coming back the way he did.
Cooper continues to wing here in the 3rd round. Tillman from Los Angeles. Cooper from Sharon Hills, Pennsylvania, now living in Philadelphia, where he's trained by Joe Frazier and Val Colbert.
In Tillman's first pro fight, he was on the deck, Tim, almost immediately, and he got up and he won. So he does have the experience of getting off the floor and winning.
In his last outing, a first-round knockout of Bash Ali, a much more experienced fighter, to win this NABF title. In Cooper's last outing, a 10th-round knockout over Oscar Holman.
Cooper hurt Tillman again, Tim, with a right hand to the body. Good right hand to the body.
Tillman has definitely not been able to dance and move and do what he would like to be doing against this style. And Cooper wobbles him again.
Tillman is not using his legs. He's not using his lateral movement.
Short punches inside by Cooper now. Under the 30-second mark we go. These two young cruiserweights, both headed for the heavyweight ranks. Short right by Cooper.
Almost knocked Tillman's mouthpiece out, Tim. He is super strong, Cooper. Can hurt you with any kind of a punch.
Final seconds of round number 3, scheduled for 12, the championship distance.
Whatever happened to real food? You know the kind that just tastes real good. Don't want a dinner I can't pronounce. I want a ounce. Whatever happened to real food? You know the kind that just tastes real good. Give me a steak and I won't be blue. I got a taste for some real food.
Real food for real people.
The tax changes that they've written here on Capitol Hill for 1987 are the most sweeping in history.
H&R Block knows you're concerned. This year, put them on your side. They're pledged to finding you the biggest refund you're entitled to.
Get back everything you've got coming.
I couldn't have done it without you.
No way. I couldn't have done it without H&R Block.
H&R Block, where more Americans find a bigger refund.
What can we find for you?
This is CBS.
Is it human, animal, or something in between? What is this thing called Louis De Palma?
You're loathsome and despicable, right? Right!
This week on Channel 7.
Oh, boy.
6 classic episodes of Taxi.
This is gonna be a bash.
Louis at his absolute worst.
Take notes if you wish.
I'm gonna roll up your tongue and stick a toothpick through it.
Lecherous Louis Week, beginning Monday at 10:30 on Channel 7.
What an evening.
Join Larry Dingmore for the Channel 7 News Weekend Report.
Going into round 12, it's definitely going to take a knockout by Henry Tillman to win this fight. So without further ado, let's move now to the 12th and deciding round.
Final round of this NABF Cruiserweight fight. Referee Steve Smoger brings these two combatants to the center of the ring. The only knockdowns were scored by Bert Cooper, the challenger, in round 2.
Tim, I don't think Henry can win this fight now unless he scores at least a 2-point round. He's going to have to completely dominate this round, and I don't know if he has the energy to do it. He's in with a guy that can hurt you if he's off balance, falling down, or whatever else.
And a discouraging kind of fighter. You land a lot of punches on him, and he just grins back at you. He's not been off his feet. Has not been knocked down as a professional. His only loss, as we told you, to Reggie Gross when he was hit in the eye in the 8th round and was unable to continue. Scored as a knockout by Reggie Gross. But Cooper had the fight won on the card.
Well, I'm sure Joe Frazier told Bert Cooper, looks like you have the fight won. You don't have to go out. You don't have to smoke. Not early in the round anyhow. He's actually out jabbing Henry Tillman right now, Tim.
Well, the scoring will be done by two judges from New Jersey, Tom Kazmarek and Richard Murray, and Paul Smith from Las Vegas on the 10-point system.
Tillman still does not have his legs under him, Tim. Rubbery leg.
Got a right-hand lead into the ear of Cooper, but he just can't move it.
Nailed him with a good left hook, Tim.
Cooper.
With that sneaky left hook. Looks like he's off balance, and bam! Very hard guy to fight.
Under a minute remaining in the fight. Good solid left by Tillman.
Well, the crowd senses that they're going to see a new champion. They're all chanting, Coop, Coop.
Well, his territory just down the road from Atlantic City and Philadelphia. Under 30 seconds to go in the fight, a right-hand lead landed.
Big right hand by Cooper. And he throws them from the most awkward angles. You can't see the punches coming. He knows he hurt Henry again.
Coming to the end of this NABF Cruiserweight Championship fight. Quite a war from the opening bell, and it's all over.
And it was a unanimous decision for Bert Cooper, and we'll get a chance to see him in action again next week when CBS Sports Saturday travels to Regina, Saskatchewan. Cooper will take on yet another Olympic medalist, Willie DeWitt, Canada's unbeaten heavyweight champion. We'll have that for you at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. But the story of the day, definitely the Tony Curry and Tony Montgomery and Donald Curry fight. And Gil, when's the last time you've seen a fight end on that kind of a note with a disqualification of Montgomery?
I just can't remember when the last time I've seen that happen, but I knew that it was going to have to happen. I mean, you can only warn a guy so many times, and after that, the referee has to take action. He did exactly what he was supposed to do.
Tim, a lot of people are going to talk about Donald Curry and his reaction after the fight was stopped, going over and taking a shot at Montgomery.
I agree with Gil in that Montgomery's headbutts should not have taken place, but I think that was really inexperience on his part, and he was confused and took himself out of the fight in with his head. Secondly, Curry's was emotion, but it should not have taken place. Consequently, they're holding up the purses of this fight to evaluate and reevaluate the situation.
So, Donald Curry, the winner on a disqualification here this afternoon. Thanks, fellas.